Hi, my friends. There's many ways to get out information, and I could type a long email and send it out, but I know it's difficult to read long emails, and a lot of people don't read it all for content. So, to talk about the May 15th report out for all faculty, I'm sending out this video. So hopefully this works for you, and as an example on how you might do any pre-work as part of what you're doing. So the first thing I need to know is if you've made contact with your partner, partner faculty for the courses that you're doing. And if you haven't done that, I would encourage you to do that real soon. The next thing is I don't want you to panic if you can't attend on May 15th. Hopefully, most people will be able to attend because we have that as a scheduled event. But if you can't, and your partner can't cover for you, if both of you can't attend, then we'll have to schedule another time that will work for both myself, Vicki, and Jerry, so that we can go over your thoughts and your content that you're outlining. We also have the capability with Zoom to share your screen when we're on a Zoom call. So hopefully you'll be able to be on a computer, and even if it doesn't have a camera, when it's your turn with you and your partner, one of you can put up either the PowerPoint outline that you've put together or a course planning sheet that you've filled out. And we're going to talk about exactly what needs to be on all that in just a second. The first thing is the intent and the outcomes. Now, each of those course planning sheets that was already prepared had an intent and outcomes, but if in talking with your partner you wanted to make some minor changes in those and you had some ideas to share, then that's what we want you to do. But those need to be clear because those will be shared with each class, and we'll talk about the intent and outcomes at the beginning of the day on Monday so everybody knows what's coming. The next thing we want to see is your course outline. And you can share it in the form of an outline. On the course planning sheet, there's a place to put in all the activities and how you're going to do that, fill that out. And underneath that says summary. You can just put an outline there, or you can do a draft PowerPoint as your outline. Either one will work fine, but that chart eventually we'll want filled out for the July 25th meeting so we can see exactly what activities and so forth you're doing. And we know that what you present on May 15th are just your initial thoughts. So part of the process of sharing out is how you will deliver your course and what activities you'll use. And as I said, we know these are just your first thoughts. While you're thinking about putting your course together, there is pre-work. We used to call it homework, but now we call it pre-work. I'm not sure why we changed it, but anyway, it goes out every Monday starting July 1st, and you can see the order of what's going out, gets and nats. Sometimes we'll have joint pre-work, and sometimes they'll have their own pre-work. And so you need to check and make sure that your course, whether or not it has pre-work, and if it doesn't and you want it to, then let me know. You can find this schedule in the course planning sheet folder in the Gets and Nats 2019 folder. Here's what the pre-work planning sheet looks like. It has the course number, what the faculty, who you are, what the intent of the pre-work is. What are you hoping to accomplish with it? What are the intended outcomes? And what are the assignments? And is this something that's required or something that you're putting out just for people to catch up and get up to speed? In Foundation, for example, you may want them to do something that you're going to use in your course, or you just may want them to get up to speed on something so that people are coming in at more of a level playing field. Please let us know if it's required or optional. And the reason we ask that is if it's required, then people are going to expect it to be incorporated into your coursework. So please don't ask for something that's required if you're not going to include it in your coursework. Remember, May 15th, 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time or 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. You'll receive a Zoom link a few days prior so you don't lose it, because that's what I do, I know anyway. And then if you have any questions, you can contact me, Vicki, or Jerry. Now you'll notice as we went through this PowerPoint that the slides had a little bit different look. I started with the very official Rotary PowerPoint. That's the very first slide right here. And then as I went through, you can see again, this is standard. I just added a picture, but this one looks different. You know, we don't want any death by PowerPoint. And the way this happens is that in the most recent version of PowerPoint, the last couple of versions, there's a design button. And when you click it, you can get design ideas over here. And when you click design ideas, it will generate different looks for your slides. While we don't want to get crazy, slides should be simple. They should be easy to read and understand, and they should enhance your presentation. It shouldn't be the presentation. We don't want lots of words on a slide. Just something to start thinking about as you're creating your outline and you're starting to create your PowerPoints. I don't want you to put a bunch of work into PowerPoints that have a whole bunch of words on them and get to the July meeting with all faculty when you present your courses and people go, nope, those slides aren't going to work. So just remember the slides are there to enhance your presentation and the work that you're doing in the class and the discussions and so forth. They're not the presentation. So there it is. I'm looking forward to hearing what you have for ideas and thoughts on May 15th. So please get in contact with your partners if you haven't, and let's get this show on the road. Thanks for all you do. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye.